All right, so right now we're looking for our septic tank because we've been having what, some septic tank issues? No?
This is where we're moving the fence and we gotta put the gate up here.
We're trying to track where it is so we can put new fencing.
And we gotta put a post in. I know it's right here. Because the grass dies, it's just barely in the ground because the grass dies on top of it during the dry summer. So you take a handy dandy probe rod and push it in the ground. See, it's only like a couple of inches.
You can hear it too.
Yeah. So you just keep moving until you find it, the edge of it. I usually move a couple, 2-3 inches at a time. I see I'm rubbing the side of it right there.
Yep.
And a probe rod has two purposes. Finding septic tanks, finding rocks, finding whatever. But now, around here we use them in the construction industry. I'm trying to see how hard the ground is. Like if you're fixing to put a foundation in, how far you can push this rod in the ground determines how deep you can put your foundation. So we know that that's the side right there. Let's find the back side. All right. But see, if you were going to put a foundation in for a house right here, I've pushed that rod probably a foot in the ground, maybe 18 inches. So what we got to do, what you'd have to do would right here, because I can push this rod a foot or two in the ground, you need to do a reinforced foundation. You need to put rebar or concrete wire or something in it, because this ground's pretty soft. And it really depends on the time of year. And right there's the edge of the septic tank. If I go an inch this way, see, I'm on top of it right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to put that gate post in back here, and we'll have to dig that one by hand. And that ground is extremely soft right now.
It won't be too bad to do.
It won't. We'll have to dig it by hand with a post hole diggers. And but if you could push a probe rod, this probe rod I think's 4 foot. I pushed it in the ground 2 foot right there, but now it's really wet. If it was in the summertime, you probably wouldn't push this probe rod in the ground. If it was July or August, you wouldn't probably push it in the ground 6 inches.
Really?
But the grounds, we've had a lot of rain.
Oh God, here comes the crew.
Yep, it's fixing to get noisy.
Yeah, I hope no one wanted to hear anything we had to say.
Right there's where we need to put the post. I'm gonna leave a probe rod in there.
Alrighty, sounds good.
We'll have to dig it by down here and smack him?
Well, can you at least wait till I get this carried in there?
Here, Aiden, man the camera.
All right, everybody. Well, it looks like we've got one more day of unseasonably nice February weather. It's crazy. So take advantage of it, and we're going to continue trying to get our chicken, dog, fence lot expansion cleanup going. So here by myself today. Everybody's different directions, kind of busy, so sometimes it's how it works. So we'll see what I can get done. All right, there we go. We've got fence torn down. Not really